Hostile marksman! Eyes on enemy! Hostile launcher threat!
Hardpoint locked down.
Enemy sighted!
Net call. Enemy watchdog helo inbound. LPDR incoming.
Enemy sighted!
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Eyes on enemy!
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is secure.
Enemy sighted!
Scout standing by.
Combatant taken out.
Hardpoint is active.
Eyes on enemy! Identified enemy mine!
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Eyes on enemy!
Hostile sentry turret active. Enemy napalm strike incoming.
Enemy sighted! Scout pulse running. Frag sent. Eyes on enemy. Enemy trophy system removed. Enemy sighted. Eyes on enemy.
Hardpoint is secure.
Enemy sighted.
Hardpoint located. Enemy care package above.
Grenade going out. Rally on marked cohort.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Eyes on enemy.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Enemy sighted.
Hardpoint identified.
Eyes on enemy. Enemy sighted. Eyes on enemy. Now you're dead. See how that works?
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Enemy sighted.
Hardpoint
Eyes on
located.
enemy. Kill confirmed.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Enemy sighted.
Hardpoint is secure.
Eyes on enemy. Zero gas neutralized.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Throwing frag.
Scout pulse available.
Enemy sighted. Hostile marksman. Eyes on enemy. Scout pulse activated. Enemy sighted. Eyes on enemy. Enemy sighted. Hostile threat down.
Hardpoint identified.
Eyes on enemy. Sniper threat eliminated. Enemy sighted.
Find another way.
Get down. We got a sniper.
Hardpoint locked down.
Scout pulse standing by. Your trophy system was eliminated.
Enemy sighted. Eyes on enemy.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Enemy sight. Enemy Molotov. Eyes on enemy.
Hardpoint located.
Enemy sighted. Hostile in our sights here. Hostile marksman.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down.
Enemy. Eyes on enemy.
Gray authorizing UAV mission.
Enemy sighted. Eyes on enemy. Enemy sighted. Eyes on enemy. Enemy sighted.
Authorizing CUAV ECM mission.
Eyes on enemy.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified.
Marking target location. Enemy sighted.
Hardpoint is active.
Eyes on enemy.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Tally. Enemy sighted. Threat neutralized.
Hardpoint is secure.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
Eyes on enemy.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Grenade going out. Enemy sighted. Neutralize hostile trophy
Hardpoint locked
system.
down.
86 left. Eyes on enemy. Healing up.
Hardpoint
Get
located.
down. We got a sniper. Hostile down.
Hostiles
Frag
have the
set.
hardpoint. Hardpoint active.
Eyes on enemy.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Enemy sighted. Eyes on enemy.
Underwhelming effort.
We got our ass kicked. This one's all theirs.
Hostile grenade. Enemy trophy online. Five down.
hard point. Secure the objective. Hostiles have the hard point.
Enemy sighted. Eyes on enemy. Throwing frag.
Hard point locked down.
Enemy sighted. Eyes on enemy. Enemy sighted. Hostile sniper down. Move.
Hard point identified.
Eyes on enemy. Okay.
Hard point is active. Hostiles have captured
Enemy
the hard
sighted.
point.
Eyes on enemy. Grenade inbound. Enemy sighted.
Cease fire. Friendly target.
Hard point is secure.
Eyes on enemy. Enemy sighted.
Requesting recon above.
Enemy sighted.
Hard point located. The lead is ours.
Oh, I gotcha.
Tackle. Commence watchdog helo mission.
Eyes on enemy.
Hard point active. Hostiles have the hard point.
Enemy sighted.
Hostiles reclaim the lead.
Grenade going out. Got a threat. Enemy sighted.
Going in.
Eyes on enemy.
Hard point locked down. Hard point identified. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Grenade going out.
Hard point is active.
Trophy system was eliminated.
Guess who's back,
Hard
asshole?
point is secure.
Enemy sighted. Eyes on enemy.
Authorizing napalm strike.
Heads up, frag. Engaging hostile. Eyes on enemy. Enemy sighted.
Hostiles have the hard point.
How's it feel? Good, right?
Incoming grenade.
Enemy UAV.
Eyes on enemy.
Hard point located.
Frag sent. Enemy sighted.
Hard point active. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Enemy RCXD detected.
PID, they're mine. Eyes on enemy.
Hardpoint locked down.
Enemy sighted. Eyes on enemy.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Enemy sighted.
Hardpoint identified.
No, you don't.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the
Trophy system
hardpoint.
activated. Eyes on enemy. Enemy sighted.
Hardpoint is active.
Using Archangel.
Target. Eyes on enemy. Sharpshooter removed. Enemy sighted. Tactical.
Hardpoint locked down.
Eyes on enemy. Dead and gone. Enemy sighted. I've killed. Scout pulse live. Enemy down the barrack. Eyes on enemy. Knock it off, genius.
Hardpoint located.
Enemy sighted.
Scout pulse, standing by.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint is secure.
Eyes on enemy. Enemy sighted. Eyes on enemy. I'm rolling now.
We're winning. Keep it that way. Target down.
Archangel ready for use. Get a UAV on.
Enemy sighted.
Hardpoint identified.
Oi, that was...
Scout pulse running.
Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Eyes on enemy.
Authorizing Watchdog Helo CAS.
Enemy sighted.
Archangel
That's
marked.
a front.
Archangel going up.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Hey, don't make me return
Hardpoint
fire.
is secure.
Eyes on enemy. Enemy soldier confirmed. Enemy sighted. Eyes on enemy.
Requesting recon above.
Hardpoint located.
Spring mine spotted.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Stone requesting Watchdog Helo on my grid. Breaking our rocket launcher.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Enemy has a shock charge.
We're ahead.
Indicating
Stay
waypoint.
alert. Marshall's people are no fools. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Enemy sighted. Eyes on enemy.
That's Watchdog Helo in my AO.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified.
TACOM, Stone requesting napalm strike.
Hardpoint is active.
Enemy sighted.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Hostile spotted. Roger. Eyes on enemy. Terminated.
Hardpoint is secure.
Marking target location. Enemy sighted.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Bringing
Hardpoint
trophy
locked down.
online.
Hostiles have captured the
Eyes on
hardpoint.
enemy.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint is secure.
Enemy sighted. Eyes on enemy.
Enemies destroyed your trophy system.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down. Mission goals are green. Dispatching team to mop up survivors.
Yes, that's how you break them.
Hardpoint. Capture the objective. Hostiles have
Enemy
hardpoint.
sighted.
Enemy grenade! Threat down!
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Eyes on enemy.
Hardpoint locked
Tango
down.
down. Enemy sighted.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Eyes on enemy. Heads up. That's a mover.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint located.
Enemy sighted.
Hardpoint locked down.
Eyes on enemy. Enemy sighted. Enemy, 12 o'clock.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Eyes on enemy. Hostile sniper down. Move. Using stim. Got eyes on all. Enemy sighted. Eyes on enemy. Enemy sighted.
Hardpoint identified.
Eyes on enemy. Engaging hostile.
Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Enemy sighted.
Scout pulse available.
Got eyes on a hostile. Eyes on enemy. No, nuh-uh, not today. Enemy sighted.
Archangel available.
Hey, finger off the trigger.
Enemy scout post.
Eyes on enemy.
Hostile scout post in your AO. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Enemy sight. That's a frag. Target confirmed. Eyes on enemy.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint is secure.
Eyes on enemy.
If you have something to say, you can say.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Enemy sighted. Hostile in my sight.
You're being outplayed, Crimson One. Step it up.
Scout pulse activated. Hostile eyes on enemy.
Standing by.
Hardpoint locked down.
Throwing frag.
Another
Enemy sighted.
Identified.
Frag set.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure.
Enemy soldier confirmed. Eyes on enemy.
Hostiles have the
eliminated.
hardpoint.
Enemy sighted. Eyes on enemy. Enemy sighted.
Hardpoint locked down.
Eyes on enemy. Enemy grenade.
Hardpoint located.
Enemy with Semtex.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Eyes on enemy.
Enemy scout post detected.
Enemy sighted.
Hardpoint is secure.
Sharpshooter removed. Scout pulse live.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Eyes on enemy. Out the field.
Locked down.
Snipers ready eliminated.
Hardpoint identified.
Enemy sighted. Throwing fire.
captured the hard point. Hard point is active.
Eyes on enemy. Assault pack removed.
Damn it, Crimson, that's not good enough.
They took us to the woodshed. Fall back while we still can.
Enemy sighted.
What? That's awesome!
Amp unit energized. Area 1 online.
Seeing power restored warms my aging heart. Chapter 1. Has William Gilbert's wondrous discovery also blessed your position?
Who? Look, the helipad's got power, but the bird ain't ready for takeoff. Tell Willie Gilbert to sit tight.
I've seen my share of secret labs, and believe me, there's a reason why they're always located far the fuck away from everything.
It's good that even an imbecile such as yourself understands why such a decision is prudent.
Marking enemy. Got a bunch of enemies here.
Somebody open the bridge!
Enemy spotted.
Amp unit activated.
That's
Please
awesome!
stand by.
Eyes on undead hostiles.
It appears that, much like us, our
That's
guard
awesome.
was no big fan of Dr. Moody. She was in charge of this horror factory.
Moody. I know the name. The word is she's not terribly concerned with the ethical side of her work. That's me.
Indicating path. Indicating waypoint.
Area 2 online.
I'm afraid Dr. Moody has your precious warheads. What if she chooses to use them?
Is that even a question? Of course she's gonna use them. And we'll all end up as gummy smudges on concrete.
Waypoint marked. Move.
Enemy spotted. Eyes on undead hostile.
Head for indicated location.
Marking enemy. Got multiple undead.
Amp unit activated. Please stand by.
Got a bunch of enemies here. Enemy spotted.
What? That's awesome!
Eyes on undead hostile. Undead flesh fighters? High octane nightmare fuel. Indicating task.
Amp unit
Marking
energized.
enemy.
Area 3 online.
Shit. Protocol dictates the hard drive gets moved during a red alert. Maya's gonna freak out when she hears that.
Dr. Peck, we have boots on the ground who can search for the hard drive. So we'll find it.
Interesting. There's an encrypted file in the database written by Technical Officer Anya Tanofsky. However,
Insta-kill!
the secret workshop that, quote, can be found if you're so inclined, though most will be refused.
Got a mover. CID on target. Eyes on undead hostile.
Bonus points! Come on, share the goods! Zombie snacks.
Enemy spotted.
Keep your energy up by chowing down on tasty treats.
Amp unit activated. Please stand by.
The guard station computer cannot access the central database as the network is down. Honestly, who built this place?
The same man who put you in those cells. Your old boss. You break out Maya's brother, Nathan. Hunt that asshole down.
Yeah, we'll get right on it.
Amp unit energized. Area 1 online.
Seeing power restored warms my aging heart. Left one. Has William Gilbert's wondrous discovery also blessed your position?
Who? Look, the helipad's got power, but the bird ain't ready for takeoff. Tell Willie Gilbert to sit tight.
Hope I don't die. That would be super not good.
I don't wish to sound ungrateful, Peck, but your timing for this rescue mission was not ideal.
Hey, I don't know why this outbreak happened now, but I've spent half my life in the breeze of shit-covered fans.
Hey, quit bickering and find something to do.
Marking enemy.
You ate that whole thing?
Enemy spotted.
Awesome!
Eyes on undead hostile.
What? That's awesome!
Amp unit activated. Please stand by.
Got a mover. Max dead in the gandule. VIP on target.
Security files list Dr. Ravity Modi as the head hospital. That's slightly alarming. For the last 6 years here, Peck, you'd be more than likely enough.
Roger.
Amp unit energized. Area 2 online.
I'm afraid
Double
Dr.
points.
Modi escaped in a mini-sub with your warheads. Clever.
She has my warheads. Should take credit for my genius. The accolades, the awards, they should be mine.
Marking enemy. 86 down. Marking target location. Enemy spotted.
Max armor.
Cancel.
That's awesome!
Got a mover.
Bonus points!
10 from my waypoint.
Amp unit activated. Please stand by.
undead hostile. Marking enemy. Enemy spotted.
Unit energized. Area 3 online.
Shit. Protocol dictates the hard drive gets moved during a red alert. Maya's gonna freak out when she hears that.
Dr. Peck, we have boots on the ground to search for the hard drive. They will find it.
Interesting. There's an encrypted file in the database.
Undead hostile.
Technical officer Anya Tanovsky. Clever minx kept a secret workshop that, quote,
Somebody open the fridge!
found if you're so inclined, though most will be refused.
Marking enemy.
The arms race.
Rally point.
Come on, share the goods.
Tear them to pieces.
Enemy spotted. Grounded that ugly bird. Eyes on undead
Dear
hostile.
God, what a disgusting transformation. A wastebasket. I need a
86
wastebasket. What?
Marking like a frosty undead balloon.
Max ammo.
Tanovsky held on to that fob even in death. I say keep it.
PID on target. Got a mover. PID on target.
Tanovsky's notes say that resonator can locate the ammunition.
You'll have to connect that multi-phasic resonator to the oscillation calibrator. Yeah, Tanovsky really needed to give her shit shorter names.
Insta-kill.
Got a mover. PID on target. Molotov out. Enemy spotted.
Kaboom!
Fuck you. Okay. It wants numbers. Now what?
Eyes on undead hostile. Marking enemy. Enemy spotted. Marking enemy. Eyes on undead hostile. Enemy spotted.
Bonus points.
Cancel.
Well, you can't pay me for answers, or figure out this pickle yourself.
My ass.
Marking enemy. Eyes on undead hostile.
Let me guess, you're more street smarts than book smarts.
This is experimental, right? Come on, it's me.
Ka-ching.
Rally on marked cords. Full effect on target. Send the Molotov.
Mother rewarded me with sweets and I got time off school. But I did my own work.
Multi-phasic resonator calibrated. Target located. Loading coordinates.
About damn time. By the way, I've decrypted more Tanofsky files. Janus Global Ops developed an artificial intelligence called the Synaptic Algorithm Module. I want access. Just think of all the secrets it knows.
Eyes on undead hostile. Enemy spotted. 86 down. Eyes on undead hostile.
Max armor.
Enemy spotted. Marking enemy.
It's out of phase with our dimension. Fan-friggin-tastic. You'll have to use the resonator before you can pick it up.
It appears to be in a plasma state. It may require several phase changes to solidify.
You ate that whole
Enemy spotted. EID on target.
Don't look now, but they dropped something intriguing. Actually, do look now.
Reading increased munition energy.
I prefer diet, but that's good.
Tear them to pieces.
It has recombined to gas phase. Progress is gratifying. Give its constituent atoms a vigorous shaking. Make it behave.
There it is. Stay locked in. Dr. Modi lost your mind. It's only fair you should too. This thing better be worth it. Head for my waypoint. What do you want, range? Salvage available at my waypoint.
That artificial intelligence Tanofsky's files mentioned might be our ticket off this island. I don't know how aware it is, but if I lay on the old peg charm with some binary sweet talk, it might just tell us what hole Richtofen crawled into. You know there's like a 50-50 chance this will kill us all, right?
Max ammo. Destination marked.
Oh, yeah. Gonna be ashamed to get it dirty.
Insta-kill.
That's right where it counts.
I think that's our drive in its fucking mouth.
Eyes on undead hostile. Vámonos! I'm just working enemy. Using stim. Enemy spotted.
Somebody open the fridge.
Eyes on undead hostile.
Like I always say, if you want to win, your team needs some tentacles.
Taxi on target. Got a mover.
Double point. Max used to say I have more lives than 9 cats. Me fucking down.
Ammo model, picture right up.
Setting rally gun.
Well.
Marking enemy. Enemy spotted. Marking enemy. Eyes on undead hostile.
Max armor.
Marking enemy. Chopped up the tanks. Just what I needed. Got a bunch of enemies here.